I think so, yeah. Because, I mean, both of those matchups are kind of even, to be honest. Ember is going to be fine against either. He can try and slide of his dodge against Shadow Strikes, and at the same time, he doesn't necessarily get punished that badly by a Leshrac. He can always just Searing Chains him and run away.
That makes life pretty challenging here for Saberlight with only 7 last hits. Let's see if he's able to catch up at all. As Boxy goes aggressive onto the Nature's Prophet, trying to use their magic damage and spells to get on top of Skitter here. Saberlight will close the gap and Boxy, burning him down with the Firefly. His lane being right in front of tower puts them in a good spot, but the Bane and the Nature's Prophet, too tanky, able to turn around and kill Boxy off. And Skitter just stays alive.
It looked like it might work out, but just don't really have enough damage with the Batrider getting slept and pushed the other direction. We see Skitter spamming some heals on himself with the Sprout. But Bane, being as tanky as he is not a great target, so he went for the Natures instead, but that cost him a lot.
So, how large of an effect? Oh, he's snaking up.
They're going on snaking. He was a bit alone.
Yeah, they nightmare the Batrider, but Saberlight's over the top. Though. Saberlight's dying, though. Oh, he just drops.
He's got
Snaking able to turn with Skitter. Boxy trying to finish him off, but Falcons just impenetrable in his top lane. And so shift efforts into mid, put pressure onto this Ember Spirit a little bit, but look at Falcons. Amar has come in to gank the mid lane. Looking at Nisha's Leshrac as a tasty morsel, and Falcons, the speed at which they're playing with 5 heroes? 5. 5. For all 5 heroes in the mid lane, minute 6. You weren't joking.
Yeah. No, the runes, man. They want the runes, and they got them. This was a lot of heroes invested, but quite quickly they can get back to their lanes as well, using Nature's Prophet TP. And they want him. Still hunting for him. They know he's an easy kill. Oh no, he wastes his onslaught.
Oh no, he's gone right into the middle of them. Phantom's Embrace into the chain, silenced and caught. Malrine will take the kill. Meanwhile, Amar down at the bottom rune spot. And being eyed up by a Naga and Leshrac, but the Monkey King, it just turns into a tree.
He's sliding out there, getting, you know, he looks more like a post 4 Monkey King right now with how he's moving around the map everywhere. And he might even get caught as the nice Sprout coming in from behind.
Nice attempted flame break, but now it devolves into chaos. A Leshrac getting boundless struck and killed off in the river. Primal Beast is going to jump in on towards Skitter. Nature's Prophet very low. Should be brought down here by Liquid as they turn on him. And Sonic Wave clips all 4. Pushing back Amar and Crit. The damage from Liquid is good as they bring the Mickey, Queen of Pain, into play. Crit now in danger and snaking on the run. Malrine wants nothing to do with this anymore as Mickey and Saberlight go diving deeper onto Crit. They've got a Nightmare, sleep up the Naga Siren. And Crit so close to death, but surviving and denied, in fact, by snaking in the end.
Instead, just Falcon Blade into Maelstrom Rush.
Yeah, who needs boots when you've got Blink?
Exactly.
Unnecessary. All things considered now, pretty dead even game, but they're on this Queen of Pain, looking to upset the balance one more. Falcons, the speed at which they come out of the woodwork, TPing in, jumping over the trees, it's always surprising.
We'll see a Mars Monkey King, but diving under the tower, you know that there's going to be a lot of reactions very quickly. They're going for it, though.
They still jump in on him. It looks like they weren't quite sure if they want to commit, but now with a lasso into Sonic Wave, they've got it. Amar dead. That's what they came for.
Yeah, so far, game is very even, though. More even than I expected after our laning stage. Going on
Saberlight again. In we go with Inkswell. Sprout silencing him up. There's a lot of damage required to bring the Primal Beast down, so the Soulbind is needed. Still lacking that final touch, though, with the Sprout additionally in. They've killed off Saberlight and Boxy to follow, but Nisha running forwards towards Malrine, nightmared up so he can't give chase. And TPing out Nature's Prophet, surviving it while snaking. And getting hunted by the Queen of Pain, but I don't think Liquid can keep going into the darkness of that northern jungle. It's pain for thee, but not for me.
Yeah.
Just wants to be the dominant one. That's fine. Might get dominated by this Malrine Ember Spirit, though. That is so quick, isn't it? Malrine makes the move, backup of Crit, Skitter TP's in, easy as you like.
It was a very clean setup there as well. They like go in the tree line. At top, they get Bane. Not the massive pickup that you might want as a carry kill on the Queen, but at least something.
Falcons Maybe now can get themselves in towards that mid lane. And the tier 1 tower there would be a nice objective to clear. And a Queen of Pain kill to start things off would be nice as well. But Mickey has pushed them all back. Silence for a moment, but is able to kill. Oh, look at that. Snaking right place, right time to get the Fiend's Grip. Now Batrider in trouble as Malrine in crit will encircle the Bat. Boxy down. A wicked 6 streak for Malrine. And the tower in the mid lane against the Catapult. And a Nature's Prophet. Not long for this world. A little bit of desperation leaking into Liquid's moves now. A couple of smoke ganks down into the bottom corner. Not happening. Now smoking into mid. They would love a kill on Malrine if they can just grab him. They'll jump and lasso. That's the start they need. Into the Pulverize. Chain stun beautifully. Kill the Ember Spirit and get that streak. Precisely what Liquid required in this moment. Wait, are all mid lane players just hobbits? They're not allowed to leave the Shire? The first they can go is that farmer's field. Oh, the tree cut! Oh, Amar!
Wow.
Down you go.
Well,
toppled from the trees.
He was under a ward for quite a while, and then Sableye blinks in with Trample enabled, which insta-kills the tree.
Astounding, honestly. The fact that Bane can now just sit there and farm. Very nice for snaking.
Yeah, but this does mean that they're invading on the other side. Ember is actually going to be the one to go on Primal.
That Inkswell hits the Boxy Bat, so he couldn't get the lasso off before getting stunned, and now Liquid. I just get surrounded and overrun by Falcons, who are straight into the Roche Pit.
What a beauty of a bind that was as well by crits. Just catches the Batrider, stops everything really. Using both of them. Obviously, I think he was scared that there was going to be a Fiend's Grip, so he wants to song and protect him.
Nicky just blinked. Sonic Wave to push back Skitter and Amar. The damage and the control and through the Fiend's Grip, and the Nature's Prophet just kills off the Quap.
Oh, we see immediately the pain of that. That is so aggressive. Moxie could blink him and lasso him and pull him into the base there, but he also has BKB ready, and Queen of Pain being dead, damage is limited. Up top, Nisha just wants his BKB.
And just dead though. Gets the BKB in the dying throws up in that top part of the map.
Gonna go farm the safe area, but this is really a Liquid story, this game. Just fighting for scraps, right? They're basically cleaning out what they can, but Falcons are the ones who are running the show. And again, hunting. They know they went bottom. They gotta go under a ward, though. Sableye sees them. He can get out. He
can turn and kill, maybe, with the Leshrac here. They blow up crit, but the arrival of Skitter and the damage onto Nisha. They pop their BKBs Liquid and try and run away, but Monkey King over the top. He's still gonna get grabbed up as the Ember Spirit zips over, but misses out with the Leshrac. Now with the Sonic Wave, Mickey can turn, kill off the Monkey, and Liquid so far, a decent trade. Skitter with his BKB going, but now wearing out, realizes he's got to bail. Sableye and Nisha, both with a tiny amount of HP, have to be so thankful that they survived. Yeah, it draws Falcons all to that bottom side of the map. It opens up the rest. So now Sableye can kind of farm into Ancients and Large Camp, but I don't know how safe he is.
Oops.
As he gets run at by Ember Spirit and Nature's Prophet, TPing over the top to get another kill for Malrine.
So difficult to get away, even if you have your Onslaught and your Blink Dagger. It's not really enough, as the continuous damage coming in all the time. Can't really use his Blink, and BKB was still on cooldown from the bottom engagement.
This duo looks like no smokes, just raw natural movement out into the forest. The fake tree.
They have the Naga illusions to scout and provide vision.
Boxy
Life throwing some rocks.
Monkey King jumps over looking for Boxy. They've caught a couple in the Searing Chains, and the Batrider's dead. Skitter now, the focus onto the Primal Beast. Easy pickings onto Sableye. As a double kill dominating Nature's Prophet comes in to claim some names.
It's less about setting up for her own team. I mean, you can set up into like Onslaught to quick stun. If the Onslaughts, you can't really react to it. Snaking. Strolling by everybody.
Nisha is in with Sableye right on top of him. Bane down while Monkey King turning onto Boxy, but a Song of the Siren comes out from Insania, and they're looking at the Ember Spirit. Can they kill him? Ensnare is there. The Sonic Wave to push him across. The Naga Siren refreshes up as Sableye tries to trample around, but the Ember Spirit has broken free. Monkey King is fine. Another Song here now to disengage and reset. Snaking brought back to continue this fight, and Insania might just have to die. No, he blinks away. Ember with this remnant, though, zipping forward straight towards the Naga Siren to clear out Liquid's support. Nisha,
Amar
still found. Amar leaping over, gets the bonus kill. A cherry on top, the Leshrac. A massive pickoff with no buyback available could lead to a set of racks for Falcons now.
And Saberlight, he's being hunted. Ember's
He
on.
is by multiple supports. Oh, Malreen's come here as well. Snaking was chasing him all the way from mid lane. Malreen and Crit, though, will be the ones to collapse on him and kill him off properly, while mid lane has been dismantled entirely.
Queen still has cooldown ult. Oh, she has ulti now.
So many things have to go right. There's 2 minutes on Aegis on Skitter, so you can do this, yes, drag him into tier 4s and try and kill him once, but even that's a struggle. Skitter dies now, but in jumps the rest of his team. Malreen and Amar just make short work of Boxy. They've got the Soul Bind and a push back onto the Leshrac, but the Pulverize and maybe a swing in from Nisha. No, Malreen cannot be touched. Saberlight will try and dive in onto Crit, but his Ember Spirit and Monkey King have zoned Liquid back in their fountain. They can't escape, and Mar, the Fountain Farmer, jumps in right into the middle of the well. They're just being poked and prodded, and they can't slip away, losing their buildings, losing their base. Liquid have been tamed. I'm currently just looking at shoving these waves in as fast as they can, and maybe killing off Nisha. It blinks down to the south, but Snaking is on his tail. The BKB TP is not going to work out here against the Fiend's grip. Nisha dead. With buyback.
He does have buy, but I think they're going to go and force it right now. No buyback. Oh, well, forcing his buyback would already be a win condition. Ember is looking for something.
We've got a lasso
onto the Bane.
On the Bane, but in comes the rest of Falcons now to turn around. The Pulverize there onto Snaking, not going to work out. The Song of the Siren cancelling this initiation as they've lost the Batrider. And Malreen chasing the Primal Beast back to Fountain. Yeah, herd the little sheep into the well. Well, Lamar can start focusing on these tier 4 towers. A Liquid will come out of their base with Mickey's Queen of Pain trying to fight back, but they've got a grip over to the side. The Queen of Pain has died, and this Song of the Siren, a last ditch opera, sonata, whatever it might be. That's a short one, probably a pop song from Insania there. The game closes out, and Falcons take that 1-0. Not quite a 50k lead. Malreen was close, though. 47,000.
Yeah. I mean, almost on the money with the prediction for what they need to close out the game. But
you have to be so mentally resilient just to break past that first 15 minutes against an Natus Prophet in a pro game like this, where you're being pummeled and dogpiled. There's 4 heroes in your lane. You're getting killed. Yeah, Nisha on the mid Beastmaster.
You know, this may sound like a good lane for Monkey King,
but it's not.
But I actually think it's not. I think it's a really good lane for Beastmaster if he plays correctly here.
So what's this? Good luck, have fun from Saberlight. Since when are you playing pubs from Malreen? Nisha says always.
I don't know. I'm not sure what the reference is.
Is dying first blood. That's where we're starting here. Liquid all grouped up as 5 to give first blood to Nisha in the mid lane. And then the tip on Malreen.
It's a great start for a bounty hunter, making a strong case for picking this hero.
Saberlight warming up his hands. He's down to, what, 150 health. Trying to get some last hits out of this lane because it looks pretty difficult so far against the Troll and Pugner. Double range heroes harassing him tremendously well, but the turnaround play from Boxy gets them the kill. Unfortunately, though, that's a trade out as Saberlight drops immediately after. Bottom, Crit dead to Insania. Cracked level 2, threw some spells his way. Oh, yeah, level 2 ignite. Plenty. Get that small camp across. And yeah, Beastmaster dragging behind the Monkey King now. A couple of last hits. Deficit. Well, Crit has been dusted. Can't invis your way out of this one. 100 health remaining. Insania and Mickey, they've got what it takes. Another kill in that bottom lane, really asserting their dominance in the side lanes. Team Liquid. And Malreen going to pogo stick back to his tower.
Nisha has the roar available now. Oh, they want Malreen.
He just boundless struck the boar. Nisha with a roar incoming on the tower. Boxy is here, but they've got supports arriving. There's no way you're saving Malreen here, so Pugner, Bounty Hunter, both retreating as quickly as they possibly can.
Now with a double damage rune, Catapult alive, double creep wave under tower. This tower is starting to fall. Bounty scouting again.
Low HP creeps in that jungle camp, being blasted by Pugner. Insania's going to come in to try and guard it. And Falcons thinking about turning and fighting this. Arena on the creep, zoning the rest of Liquid out so they can turn onto the Ogre. Saberlight has popped the ulti, so the Primal Split going to work on Pugna. Trading out support for support. While the Wukongs in the arena have been spent, Amar tries to walk back into the Wukongs so Malrine can maybe turn and fight, but there is no fight to be had. A Cyclone on Malrine now finds the Monkey King thanks to Saberlight, closing the gap onto him with Boxy in tow. They've chased down the Monkey King and they've got tons of damage to put over the top. Beautiful from Liquid.
Yeah, they bring Mickey as well, activating and joining for this fight.
Allegro,
Where's Moxie when you need her? Music questions? I have no clue, man.
Well, an arena spear onto this Brewmaster. Saberlight, 30 health? 30 health, gets off the Primal Split. Survives the initiation. Now, Liquid, can they bring resources up top to fight back? So it looks like they're turning with Insania and Boxy onto Skitter's Troll. Battle Trance and one charges can only get you so far, and he'll die for this over-eager aggression. Now the Boundless Strike in the back, the Monkey King jumps in. Saberlight down, they turn onto Malrine with this big, bad Nisha Beastmaster just clapping him down.
Yeah, the issues in the draft that I was talking about are starting to make themselves apparent to Falcons. They don't really have any fights. Their team fight is just super weak. They're just waiting, biding his time. The little rats, they will strike soon.
They've got to set up for this perfectly though. Liquid are nearby, but they're not close enough to save the Muerta. Mickey dies so very quickly.
Saberlight is working towards
ready?
The Radiance. Doesn't quite have it yet, but 1,000 gold and we're...
Arena from Amar. Beastmaster, the primal target here as they turn around and roar the Mars. Nisha still alive. Burning to Blood Grenade. He's tracked up but survives. Now turning onto Malrine. They've killed off Nisha with crit. The Bounty Hunter does bounce the Shuriken to him, and Amar goes back in with a Gold Rebuke. Slaying Mickey, spearing through Saberlight. Amar, the Finder, gets bonus kills that we didn't expect, while Insania's slain off to the right-hand side. We've got a 4-for-1 out of thin air. Falcons just materializing magic. The very stern look on his face. Like, okay, my bounty's not going up there to scout. I'll do it. I'll go in. I'll start things off on this Muerta. I'll put the world on my shoulders and get these kills. Amar, with crit, getting run out by Saberlight. But the Wukong's command and now the life drain is there. Crit kept alive a little longer. The Mars turning and fighting into Nisha, spearing and rebuking this Beastmaster down. Malrine is dominating. They've traded out and got some kills off the back end of it, Liquid, but losing 2 cores for a Mars and a bounty doesn't feel good.
They saw enough heroes, feel safe to go for this.
This time they should have it. Boxy can maybe scout them and see what's happening, but Roshan has already fallen. And Boxy now on the run back. Oh, Amar is there. Right on the edge, catches the poor Snapfire in the arena, and Liquid hands up, say, caught. We're out of here.
Yep, easy pickup. And every single track kill makes a big difference at least, so the pipe is ready as well. They're really itemizing to solve Muerta, which is important because they don't have great heroes to deal with Muerta outside of their arena.
Are we going on Saberlight, or is Saberlight going on Pugna? It looks like Liquid are making the choice here to play aggressively into these 2 dire supports, but Amar and Malrine here to turn onto Nisha. Well, let's see if they can finish him off. With the Troll arriving, they should be able to zone him out at the very least, but Falcons have lost those supports in the backlines. Well done by Liquid to get in there with Saberlight's Primal Split. And he wants to bite off a little bit more. Skitter with Aegis not the best target, but maybe they could kill him twice? They'll Cyclone and see what they can do with it, but going down to low ground there, far too scary.
Yeah, I think too deep to keep chasing here. There's still Aegis, and they still have Troll ulti.
It's Lincoln's o'clock. We're getting all the Lincolns for Falcons. Now spear back Insania. Deja vu here as they initiate on this Ogre, but look at Mickey. Woo, absolutely pummel the Mars with that magic damage. And Skitter running from the Morty Kisses.
DD rune on the Beastmaster as well. He's gonna hit really hard.
But maybe Malrine can
Amar
scout them.
from behind.
They're gonna go in.
Quick.
Amar BKBs. 2-man arena. They roar him up. He got off that BKB off first though, so he can spear them back and run away, while the rest of the team, they're aiming for Insania. Kiss is coming in towards snaking while the troll goes wild. Cannot hold Saberlight in place though. Anisha on the run away from Skitter, trying to drag him away from the rest of the team. Foxy being hunted, but it's Skitter's troll. That's the target, the Aegis carrier. And the Primal Split trying to contend with him and keep Nisha alive. As Liquid, they evacuate the area now, realizing it's not a fight to be had.
That fight could have gone so bad if they immediately bursted the Mars. But quick reflexes coming out from Amar, blinks back, BKBs, arenas to split out the Murta as well. She was outside of the arena, so she couldn't help kill him. And they're not done. Skeeter chasing, still has the Aegis for a little while.
Have they got this? But did Mickey dead shot the monkey? It does have ulti. Pierce the Veil comes out. Skitter still with that Aegis for 10 seconds. Wants to dive this and use it. They'll get the Mickey kill. And very nicely, aggressively played by Falcons. Yeah, go find a fight. Think about that next Roshan.
Monkey's on him.
Straight onto Nisha. BKB TP. Oh, damage comes through quickly. He's dead.
Yeah, the end snare is also there.
Well, that's a good pick off. 40 seconds, no Beastmaster. So now Falcons can swarm the map, control all 3 lanes, and make this map a pretty limited, scarce place for a Liquid to get any kind of resources. Insania dying up top, just a symptom of these. Oh, they found Mickey? No way. Amar just leaps across the map. Pins him up against the arena. Teammates are incoming. The body blocks from Amar to refresh back up and go another arena. They're trying to get Mickey back into the base. He's got through the barrier and survived. But Amar is in again. Another arena spear. Can he finish off the job? I don't know about this one. They're diving deep. Mickey near death. Surviving in ethereal form, but dropping shortly after. Saberlight pops his ulti now to try and drag Amar back in, deeper into the base, roaring up the Mars and catching him out of place. But Skitter's arriving. The Amar Mars will not die. Refuses to fall flat, and then dive in from the monkey. The troll clears out the Nisha Beastmaster. Boxy sent into Fountain. Team Liquid scattered in disarray within their own base. They can't even play DOTA. They're just being run at.
I love that Crit is meanwhile pushing the tier 2 tower. The Bounty Hunter with 0 points in Janata. He's gonna be the one dealing the damage. And every time they leave base, they have to be worried. There's this Monkey King plus Bounty Hunter combo. Hunting, looking for them. Even making the monkey in this Mickey. Again, a fragile target.
No, not again. Do they have protection for him? Insania's Ogre trying his best with Solar Crest and stuns and ignite, but it's nowhere near enough to survive. Pierce the Veil comes out to play, but Mickey is already dead. 60 seconds, no carry. Aegis in the hands of Falcons on that Troll Warlord. Well, Liquid going for some kind of last-ditch effort here. I mean, buyback-wise, not much to speak of. Ogre has buyback, nobody else does. So this is a one-and-done situation. If Liquid lose this fight, it is over in this game 2 in its series. And the walk up high ground, walk right into Amar. BKB, two-man spear, pins them up against the side of the arena, and a support. Hang on, they heal, they go Scepter, they try and survive, but the TP out is cancelled in time. Snaking picks up a double kill. Saberlights come in there with a primal split, trying to fight back as they buy back Insania, moving Mickey into position, playing up onto this high ground with Nisha roaring up the troll, but they just cannot stick on a target. They're being kited and pushed around. Amar finds the Morata, and this poor Mickey Ghost Lady's about to be shredded, goes into ghost form, but dies nonetheless. Falcons have killed off 3. Saberlight trying to cut waves and do what he can. But Falcons are gunning it, running straight down mid into tier 4s.
Yeah, he's wasting no time. Skeeter is just going for the mega creeps right now. He was going for Throne. Meanwhile, Saberlight not gonna be able to get away as there's Monkey King now joining as well.
They've come back to kill him. Any more stuns?
They got a stun.
Anything to cancel? They've got it. Boundless Strike is there. They do have buyback on this Brewmaster. 70 seconds without him. Probably gonna have to pop it. But a tough call when there's 40 without your Muerta, your Ogre. And mega creeps are coming.
Mega creeps. Yeah, you can't prevent this from happening. And the Aegis on Troll is gonna lock onto your tier 4 towers now. And even Beastmaster is gonna get prevented from going home. They're on him. Well, he's going home, but in a body bag.
Buried at sea. And Skitter is on your tier 4s. Well, that's all happening. Monkey and Mars jumping from mid to top.
all 5 of them can be here right now. And they
That's
know
true.
there's only 3 heroes.
That's
Is this
true.
a last-ditch effort? Go try.
Skitter has Aegis for a minute and a half. They step forward to 3. They've got buyback on 2, like you're saying. And Falcons need a little bit of time to get the Mars and the Monkey King here in position. The calling is dropped. The Skitter BKB is up, though. And he goes straight for the throne, looking to finish this game off with a refresher going. He's got multiple BKB battle trances to just hit the building over and over again. Will die now, though. Aegis gone, but in comes Malrine with Wukong's command. And the throne exposed is going to get pummeled and finished off by Falcons as they turn to close out the series. A 2-0 victory over Liquid, continuing their sparkling form and run against the Liquid side.
Falcons are just playing so good, man. Like, that started out kind of shaky for them. The offlane was completely dead. Crits didn't have any game at all. Yeah, it's creeping up on us. As we've already said goodbye to a team, and we're gonna say goodbye to more teams as well by the end of today.
Is it 2 more teams?
I think so, right? Yeah.